Alrighty, guys, welcome to Mr. CroCro's Lounge. We're gonna have an AMA with you guys today to kind of go over the project and let you guys fill us in on all the stuff that you guys got going on. We could just keep it simple from the start. If you guys could just give a little, bit of insight on you guys personally, and just fill us in a little bit on the ideas of the project and where you guys plan on taking this, I would appreciate that.
Of course. Thank you for having us, and we're glad to be here for the CMA. So we're the team from Tokerr. It's me and Switcher. He's our Web3 dev, and it's about. Let me start with introducing the team. So it's us and about four more people, and it's sort of a global team. We have people from the US, we have people from the Netherlands, Belgium, Tunisia, India. So yeah, we're spread out. We've all been in this space for about a year and a half. Some of us more, but yeah, around then, and that's when most of us kind of got to know each other and start talking more and realize that all of us have common views on this space, on crypto in general. We ended up being in similar projects, in a lot of private groups together. We started research. Ended up researching similar projects and stuff, discussing them. So yeah, we kind of realized we have a lot of commonality in the way we think about the space and what it should be like, and sort of a vision of what we want to be. So yeah, we've always got along. A few of us have always spoken that maybe we should do something together because of the commonality and the thought we have. And I guess it came about, which brings us to Toker directly, because that came about maybe we started talking about it in July or so. A couple of us started talking about it first, and then more of us got in, and we realized that it started with kind of being everyone sort of being jaded or fed up with this DeFi space because of the number of scams that we've seen, the number of rug pulls, the number of uh, like basically people being cheated of their money. And it had gotten too much over the past few months, and we all saw it. And as friends, we've all been like in rugs together. I think everyone who's done DeFi has been rugged or scammed at least once, if not like 10 times. And that's just part of the journey. But we realized that, it shouldn't be. That shouldn't be part of the journey. Like losing money and being discouraged, and a lot of people like just trying to make it and being honest, and losing money is just not the right way. And we've seen a lot of unscrupulous people making money, whereas good people, our friends, ourselves, good people we know suffering and losing. So we decided, let's do something. If we're going to do something together, if we're going to do a project together, let's do something that like makes a difference in the space, that kind of can change the space, make it safer and better for everyone. And yeah, that's sort of where the idea for Toker came. And that's when kind of we got together
Gotcha.
and started
Okay.
brainstorming about what we can do. So yeah, that's a little bit about us and how we
So
start.
base So basically, it's just you got some close, trusted friends. You guys got together, kind of, like, and that's what a lot of the stuff that goes on in crypto, man. Especially right now, it just seems like it's real hard to find a good, solid project where the team's going to push and not get discouraged. And basically, what you're saying is you and your buddies have gotten together and y'all created something, and y'all are trying to do something that, uh, the people can have trust in and not worry about, going to sleep and everything disappearing. Y'all are trying to work hard and bring something different to the crypto space. Am I correct?
Absolutely, it's we're trying to do something unique in that sense, which brings us to our first utility that's live and ready. It was live of a couple of days, basically about 4 days after we launched the token, which is our Toker factory bot. That's our primary utility where we started from, because we realized that the real way to kind of bring back trust in the space is to bring back trust in the developers themselves. And unfortunately, we've seen a lot of scammy developers, a lot of fake devs, a lot of that kind of stuff happening. A lot of anonymous launches, and then rugged like after a bunch of calls and people put their money, and it just all goes down to zero. So yeah, we decided that maybe if we create a sort of way to make sure that everybody knows that if a dev is launched through this say app or whatever, it's 100% safe, which is what Toker is. So the Toker factory bot is basically a Telegram bot that allows anybody. It's really simple. It allows anybody at all without any without too much knowledge of coding or Solidity or anything of that sort to launch their own token. Uh, I mean, it's a few clicks in. It sets up a fresh wallet for you. It gives you a key, of course. It allows you to select all the parameters that you want to put in, like your basic stuff like your token name and your ticker and everything else, including your supply, all your various taxes, all your various taxes and stuff. I think I'm echoing through someone's mic. Yeah.
Go ahead.
So yeah, thank you. Thank you. So it allows you to enter in all your parameters that you need for your token, basically fund your wallet, and right there, right from Telegram itself, just launch your token. And the best part about the bot is that we've kind of thought about all the possible scams that can take place, or the way developers can scam, and try to put blocks on all of that. So you can enter in a lot of stuff, but you can't enter in any scammy functions. There's nothing like and when the bot you have to put 95% of the tokens into the liquidity pool, otherwise it won't let you go ahead. You can't make your taxes over 15% buy and 15% sell, so no ways of making all these delayed honeypots, or even after the token is launched, the dev can only raise the taxes up to the preset amounts that we've done. So we put like kind of constraints on all of these things. And also another thing, one kind of scam is like pre-pumps or early contract address to like friends and family and stuff, and that happens a lot. And once it goes up to a certain point, all of them just start dumping on the basic retail investors. So to prevent that, when you click deploy, when you're done, it deploys your token, it adds the liquidity and locks it all in one transaction. So even the developer, the deployer, doesn't know the contract address until the moment it's actually live. Yeah, so that's how we try to bring about safety. I think Switcher can elaborate on that a little more because he's our bot dev and he's the genius.
Got you. So you guys are trying to create something to where it makes it really hard for people to do shit that they shouldn't be doing inside of crypto. Is what you guys are trying to create, is what it seems like. So basically, what would a project have to go through to get you guys to assist them in a launch or assist them in doing business or anything of that nature? Because I mean, is that am I hitting it right on there? I mean, you guys are trying to basically create a safer place for people to like launch projects, stuff like that.
So yeah, it is in a sense it's that, but it's also it's also a bot where uh, I mean they don't really need to come to us. Anybody, the bot's live right now. You can go and open it up and check it out. It's called Tokerr with a double R deployer bot, at the rate Tokerr deployer bot on Telegram, and you can just launch a token yourself. You don't need to come through us. The guarantee is that we've blocked every possible way of developer scamming. So once you launch the token, like you really can't mess around. So you either push it or like I mean, you can let it die, but that's on you. So I mean, once and obviously it comes with another like added functionality where we have the Tokerr deployer channel, where every single token that gets deployed through Tokerr, the moment it does, it gets listed in the deployer channel on Telegram, and we have about 500 or 600 people in there already, and it will keep growing. So those eyes get on it as soon as it launches. We have all the information along with the Tokerr Safe certificate attached to that post, including initial liquidity, the Telegram username of the developer who launched or the deployer, their ID also to cross check. And like we're going to have things like a safe scale for the developers who push their projects well and stuff. So once that hits there, like everyone's already seen it. There's no way for even a dev to buy his own token early or anything of that sort. So I mean, more than being a like a launch pad in a sense, it's an incubator of safe stealth launches. We're planning to be eventually an incubator where anybody who wants to do a good safe stealth launch can launch through Tokerbot, and the community just knows that yeah, this is safe because there can be no malicious functions in there.
Hell yeah, cool. Okay, I guess that's what I was trying to figure out. So it's a I mean, I'm literally, you know, I'm doing this AMA with you guys, but y'all are basically teaching me. I have no idea. This project looks super cool. I've looked over the website. I've checked it out a little bit. Looks like you guys are doing something cool. I like the bot. I like the idea. I like everything that you guys are doing. So as far as like in the future aspect, like how long do y'all plan on pushing this? Is this something that you guys are just going to keep pushing regardless of if you have dips or anything like that, or any discouragement? What's the team attitude like? Everything like.
I mean, we're all definitely going to push it to. We have big plans with this. Like we've been. I mean, there are thousands of messages in our team core chat every day, with people discussing ideas and, like, where we want to take this. So yeah, we're working on, of course, upgrades to the bot itself. So we're going to keep adding more and more functionality, which makes it better and faster and easier. We're also working on a Tokerr sniper bot, which will be part of the ecosystem, which Switch is working on right now as we speak. So that's about 2 weeks or so. In 2-3 weeks, maybe we'll have that ready. So yeah, maybe Switcher can tell you more about a few of the upgrades and stuff that he's planning for the sniper bot. Switcher, you
Awesome,
want to say
man.
something?
Sounds good to me, brother. What's up,
Yeah.
Switcher?
What's up, man? What's up? How's it going?
Brother, just enjoying my day. Happy to have you guys here today. Yeah, go ahead. You got the floor, brother.
Thanks, man. So just to give some notes about the boats, we are what we known as Garth doing 50% of that, making sure. I say that. Okay. So for the factory boat, we are going to push an update in 24 hours. I would guess. So when a developer launch a token, he or she can add a Telegram link, be included in the post that gets automatically posted in our deployer channel, so people can see it on Telegram. Pushing other updates also in terms of user interface, for example, adding control panel to the moderate to the team members so they can control
I think he's breaking up.
whatever
Switcher.
score is given.
Switcher,
Yeah.
it's real hard to hear you, brother.
Oh, all right. Hold on. Uh, is it better now?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's better. Yeah.
All right. So as I said, we will be pushing an update in 24 hours. The developers can add a Telegram link so it gets posted in the call automatically on our deployer channel, so people don't have to make like to go miles to find the Telegram link and search and stuff. This will also create a bigger audience for the dev, so he can like post the Telegram link on the website link in the call automatically. Point number two, we'll implement the safety scale thing. So every developer will have safety scale based on his or her previous projects. Connections also, the team will decide whenever they have safety scale and not safety, it's 100% safe. Our tokens can't be rugged or honeypotted, but the experience scale. If that dev will push, if that dev will get some good marketing, etc. And there is confirmed partnership with the token also, that I will be getting the API. For people that don't know what's API, it's something you use to get information from a website. So we'll use them to create a new bot. We'll take the information from them because they have already coded the stuff. That's for the second bot that will be up in some days, I guess. We didn't mention that yet in the group, so that's quite some new info, some surprise, I guess. The partnership will be confirmed in, I guess, 2-3. It will be like announced in 2-3 days, and we'll reveal the token partner name, and the bot will be ready very soon after announcing the partnership. For the third thing that I've been working on before Tokerr, but when we formed this Tokerr team and the idea, and we started working on it, I said, "Oh, I have been working on a bot for the last month, which is sniper bot, so I can easily implement it in Tokerr, etc. So yeah, we'll have a sniper bot ready in some weeks. I don't know, like 3 weeks, something like that. So from your Telegram account, you can just message the bot, buy token, sell token, set auto take a
So
profit, set yeah.
the sniper bot. So this is something that will be available to the public. So anybody will be able to use this. right?
Yes,
Or
there is two levels on the sniper bot. Level number zero, which is anybody can access the bot, but you have to pay 0.5% on each transaction the bot processes. So you can use the bot for free, anybody. There is no restrictions, but you have to pay 0.5% on each transaction, which will go back to support Toker chart as buybacks and burns. There is level number one, which is if you hold an X amount of Toker that will announce when the sniper bot is ready, you get free access. You get free access to the bot without paying any cent, without paying any transactions fees except the gas fees, minus of course for BSC scan. No fees goes to us if you hold an X amount. You'll be able to use the Telegram bot to buy, sell tokens, multi wallet, take profit, stop loss, probably sniping pre-sales, probably sniping liquidity pools. Last two stuff I'm working on, developing their logic, developing their code, testing them. The other stuff is quite confirmed and already coded, I'd say. There is some other features as well. I won't mention because they are unique and they haven't been done before. And just to make sure they keep they are kept secure. They won't be announced, but they will be really cool for the sniper bot and even for the bot that will be launched in the next days. As I said, I can't talk a lot about that bot, but it will be something new. Our goal is to develop new stuff, not like some bullshit repeated utilities between cards, because there is some utilities that are just repeated, that are just copy paste card that doesn't even bring volume into the chart. But our utilities are focused on making sure they bring volume back into Toker chart, which will help us have a better floor, have a better liquidity pool, market cap, and advance towards better milestones.
gotcha. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. You don't want to give out like some of your unique ideas. People might try to run with them, but so basically, like if you whatever number you guys end up announcing. So if you hold a certain amount of tokens, you'll have access to using, the features of the bot and everything pretty much without having to pay fees. But if the other people, like the people that just want to use it, they would just have to pay like the little fee and they would be able to run with it.
Exactly. So as I said, we could have like made it being accessible only for holders, and that would be some unique stuff for the holders. But after like careful discussion stuff, we thought that the 0.5% will be more rewarding for the token in the long term, because people won't use the bot for 1 day or 3 days. Also, it gives free exposure for Toker. It gives us free marketing because people will be talking about it since we have some nice features. Uh, I'm sorry. It will also like gain a new audience for Toker. And since our next utilities that will be launched after we finish those Telegram bots will be directed and will be targeting snipers and traders especially. So we'll have marketing database, if we can call it that way. We have some
Yeah.
quite of an audience that is very interested in new tools on BSC and our next utilities that, as we said before in different AMAs and the group, most of the utilities aren't revealed yet because we think they are revolutionary, they are new, unique, and will be insta stolen if we reveal them or they get to the wrong hands to our competitors or wannabe competitors or whatever.
Gotcha, man. Well, I mean, me personally, I think what y'all are doing is pretty cool. I like the ideas. I think that y'all got something got something cooking. So as far as minus, some of the utilities and stuff, I want to know a little bit about y'all's guys' community. Like, tell me about the community.
And so we have a pretty good community. Most of them are pretty loyal holders now. Like we've had a big dip in the chart, everyone can see it, and I think most people who are looking for quick money and want their quick like 1 2 day flip and they need like McDonald's money, I guess. Most of those guys are out, and we have it's a fact. Like people expect to make millions in like 2 days. I sometimes I just don't get it. I don't get that mentality, because how is any token going to go anywhere if you can't hold it for like 2 days, like, for longer than 48 hours. But yeah, that aside, I guess it's also a lot of panic in the market where people feel, oh, when it's dipping, it's going to rug, or people have no faith anymore, which is sort of what we're trying to change here. That's the whole point. So yeah, you asked. So yeah, a few things, like we've spoken about all of the stuff that we spoke about today. I think most people who've joined our previous EMAs or our VCs or anything in our group have heard about it if they've seen everything. So since you said, I remember you mentioned earlier that about the future, what do we see? Where do we plan to take it? Like how long term, or what we planning to do with this? So let me touch upon that a little bit, because I guess it's a reveal now, because we haven't really mentioned it before, and we've been working on these ideas for the past few days, the team privately. So so let me tell you where we're going after these bots. So once we have our sniper bot ready, like Switcher said, and once we have the factory bot upgraded, we're going to have a lot of features, like we're obviously going to add more variations of interesting contracts as and when our developer Karth finds more interesting contracts that are popular. He's going to add more variations that people can use. Obviously, we're going to add the ratings for the developers. We're going to add the ability to have the Telegram and other socials visible when it's posted. We're also working with an audit company to kind of integrate a one-click, in a sense, one-click audit function in there, where if somebody wants their token audited, they can use one click to pay the audit company, and as soon as it's deployed, the contract address gets sent to them. So it's kind of an auto audit kind of thing, which you can choose. So we're going to add that. We're also planning to go multi-chain, as we probably mentioned. We're going to do Ethereum next, and we're looking at Dogechain also. We're kind of going to apply to the Dogechain incubation. They have a form where they're onboarding projects which are early and which are unique. So we're going to apply for that too. And yeah, taking it forward from there once we have that completed. And also on the side, we're going to start working on something which we've kind of nicknamed Tokedex for now. It's sort of an all-in-one trading platform where you have all your tokens from your multi-chains. You can buy and sell using our sniper bot, which can be integrated into the UI. We're going to have security reports. So we're going to tie up and have a partnership with uh, and some audit company on a report company, which will provide security reports for each token when you click on them. So you not only have the chart and the market cap and a buy sell option and all other sniping options, you will also have all your reports, so you know if it's safe. You can check that out. We're also going to integrate the token creator, the token factory bot into that. So if somebody wants to launch a token, they can do it directly from that D app. Obviously, it would be a multi-chain D app. And yeah, we're going to try and integrate social fi features in there also if we can. We're working on how we would do that. But the way we see it, you would have your Telegram groups on the side, and you would also have the charts for those tokens from that group. So we're working on that. That's going to be a huge D app which we're going to launch. And following that, we have something else planned, which is called, which we've nicknamed Tokerr Lab, which is basically a sort of decentralized collaboration laboratory where project owners or founders or somebody with an idea can create a project and open it up to anybody. Token holders or members of the platform will be able to see these projects open. If they have ideas to add to them, collaborate with these people who have ideated initially, they can add their ideas. So it's a way to connect people from around the world who would never possibly have a chance to meet in this space, to create better and more innovative projects for this space. So and it's not like it won't be limited to just project owners or developers. It would be everyone, including artists, people who do logos, stickers, websites, web devs, people who do coding, marketers, everything. So kind of you have brilliant minds from all around the world in
I
this
like that
one.
part, bro. The graphics and the artists and all that type of stuff. That's something that
Yeah,
could really help the people.
exactly. So we want to have like a kind of create a ecosystem or hive mind of people, brilliant people from all around the world, really talented, brilliant people who can probably collaborate and bring to us much better, more innovative projects than they probably would have been in the first place. So that's kind of a little bit about Toker Lab. So yeah, this is where we're trying to go from here.
How would the freelancers, how would the people that are, like say you have an artist or somebody that's good at doing something and they are interested in doing business with you guys, how would they go about approaching a business deal with y'all or using y'all's platform or doing
Yeah,
any
so
form of business?
we're still fleshing out the details of the platform, but it would be like any sort of, I guess you have your profile and you have all of that stuff. It would be basic in that sense. But if you're a member of the platform, I guess that would require holding a little bit of Toker. You would be able to see all the open projects from people all around the world and what they require. So people will list out if they require art, if they require graphics, and you could probably apply for those projects. It would instantly allow the project owners to see your portfolio and see what you have posted. And based on that, they could complete a transaction and decide on a timeline for delivery.
Wow, pretty cool, man. Um, awesome. So I think we're going to go ahead and move into some of the questions. Are you guys ready to talk to the community a little bit? Maybe fill them in on some details?
Yeah, of course.
Ready? We got like 50 million people with their hands up. So 1 second, let me scroll through here. All right, Shamus, you're live.
Hey guys, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, great presentation. Yeah, I've gone through the website. I didn't see the white paper, so I'll just ask my question based on the treasury and what you said pertaining to presentation you had. I just want to know, is the treasury gonna be held in BUSD or the BMD or the Toker tokens? And if so, are you looking at staking some percentage from the treasury in a risk-free way to at least generate more revenue? Or are you looking at also buying like physical assets from some percentage of the treasury to actually secure the project? Now, when I say physical asset, I mean something like maybe a diamond or gold or something. And also, since you guys are developers and you spoke about the development and the team, I just want to know, are you guys also open to teaching the community on how to develop their own projects, probably coding, HTML, JavaScript, and the rest?
All right, that was actually a few questions. So let me start with what you first asked about the treasury. So yeah, we our treasury is held in Toker tokens because that's what the taxes are in. But what you suggested is actually we've discussed it a little bit, but not at length. So it is an interesting question about buying a secure asset. I mean, which would not be crypto or something because the market isn't doing well. So that is a very valid point, and I probably will take that back to the team, and maybe we could discuss that. Like as we grow and we grow big enough, maybe we can use some part of the treasury for something like that. So thank you for that suggestion. That's actually a great suggestion. And yeah, coming to your the last bit of your question, we will, of course, everything to do with Toker and launching through Tokerbot itself and using the Toker Sniper bot and all of that. And when we have our future platforms and how to use them, we will have educational videos. Our community is open. We're always available. If you see, the project owners and the devs are in there almost all the time. And we will be at hand. We will create a lot of educational videos. We will have instructional videos for people. And yeah, like you said, I mean, I just mentioned, we're going to have something called Toker Lab, which is going to be like collaboration laboratory for people from all over the world. So, of course, that would become, maybe we would have a section on education on how to code and how to teach people like how to do these and how to set up projects and everything, right from the coding itself to marketing to building your team, maybe all of that. So, yeah, we might have that in the future.
Yeah, because that if you have a coding class for upcoming developers. That's gonna be so cool because the sales of the cars is alone is gonna generate more revenue for the token as well. Thank you so much, guys, for the opportunity to ask my question.
Thanks for your
Yeah,
questions. They were great.
appreciate you, Shamus. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the support. All right, we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next person. Let me scroll through. I had somebody picked already, but there's so many people joining the chat. My phone is moving. All right, let's see. All right, David Johnson, you are live, sir.
Hello, can you hear me?
Go ahead, David. Ask your questions.
Okay. My question is about your bot. How are you really sure about your bot's performance? If a bug occurs in your bot, so what do you do? And are there any backup bots? This, of course, can be harm for your project.
Okay, so we've coded the bot from scratch, so it's not a copy paste code or anything of that sort. So our developers do have all the code. So replicating the bot and creating a duplicate of it is not going to be hard. So by chance, if there's a chance that the bot does go down by any chance or something happens, we'll have duplicate ready immediately. So that's not an issue. And as far as the performance of our bot goes, we've tested a lot. We already have one project that launched on it. Uh, on just the day we made the bot live for public, we had a project called Mithril, which launched on Myth City, and they had a very, very sweet, smooth launch. We have a proprietary anti-bot contract, which I haven't mentioned, which has also been written by from scratch by a developer, and that gets attached to every contract that's launched through Tokerr also. So yeah, bots didn't get in, nothing of that sort. It was all humans. Very sweet, smooth upward launch. So we did have a successful launch already. We're creating a community of developers to start launching more tokens. We're working on that now. So soon you're going to see a lot more tokens being launched to Tokerr, and we've designed it so that nobody can create uh, any ill-intentioned functions, anything that can be used to honeypot a token or to rug a token or to scam in any way. We've blocked everything of that sort, so it gets it comes with a certificate, a Tokerr safe certificate, and there's no way to break break that kind of hard those hard programming that we've put in to stop that. There's no way to overcome that for developers. So once they launch, it's all within those parameters. So yeah, the performance will be fine. It's all going to be safe. All the tokens that launch will be safe.
Okay, all right. Can I ask another question? Hello.
Yeah, go
Go
ahead.
ahead, brother.
In your staking program, it's a locked, right?
We don't have staking. We haven't offered staking, and I mean, there's too much staking and all of that. There's hundreds and thousands of tokens that do that. So instead, when Tokerr grows big enough, when we are able to, we will create a profit sharing system for all our holders, where they will directly be able to get profits from all of our utilities.
Oh, that's great. Uh, we have say that Safe Devs and Gonna going to be partner, but why would Toker over doing it their own based on their reputation? So this takes away the whole anatomy away from the great developers. So that token creator have been out favor. Why out favor? Why is there gonna in is why is there going to be any difference?
I I mean, I didn't get that question. Can you repeat yourself?
Okay, I have seen that your
Your
devs are
your
going to
your
partner by
volume's
the.
very low, brother. You gotta do move around or do something because we can barely hear you, brother.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. a little bit.
Okay, you have said that safe devs are going to partner, but why would Tokar over doing their own based on their reputation? That takes away the whole autonomy away from the great developers. So Tokar's create have been out of favor. Is there any going to be any difference?
So, I mean, it's not a question of taking away the autonomy. It's a question of right now the market is everyone's so scared. Everyone keeps selling and panic selling because the moment they see red on the chart, they're so used to being rugged all the time and scammed that they think, yeah, the token's a scam. Even if the developer's working hard, even if he's an honest guy, honest whoever, like it's still people just sell. Sometimes I know people I know good people, friends who've launched tokens just decent people who plan to maybe push it and do well. But the moment people saw a few red on the chart, they just start selling and saying, "Oh, dev selling. This is a scam." Blah blah blah. And the chances of that happening here are very little or none at all, because there is no way for the dev to sell. So it is kind of in a way. I don't like to say it in that way, but we're forcing people to be honest.
All right, thank you.
I appreciate your question,
Okay,
David.
thank
Yeah,
you.
I agree with you, Banana. Like it unfortunately, like the people that are really trying to do something and they're really like doing it with honesty and they're trying to really make a change. Like unfortunately, a lot of those people don't get supported the way they should. But I do like what you guys are doing, man. I appreciate the honesty and the transparency for real.
Thank you, man.
All right, let's get a couple more people in here for some questions. Let me search through. We got Victor. Come on, step up to the mic, Mr. Victor.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we
Can
can.
you hear me, guys?
Go ahead.
Okay, good. A very nice project. Just going through your website, and I just got this question. I want to know your swap system. Are you guys planning to have a swap system?
Again, like staking, I think there are thousands of swaps now. It's very easy to fork a swap and make it either from Uniswap or Pancake Swap. It won't take very long. But I mean, nobody really uses any other swap. Generally, like 99.9% of people use Pancake Swap or Uniswap. So we don't see the point in creating something that we want to create something that's unique, something that's new, something that's going to be good for the space and make a difference. We don't want to create something that already exists, like thousands of copies exist. So we would not be having a swap, definitely.
But I think based on my experience in this space, Pancake swap system is the popular swap system. But sometimes the gas fees in swapping your token, even your NFT, sometimes is very expensive. And most especially, my advice is for projects, to get your own swap system. I think that would be great. That would be good because it will make your project, your token holders, using your own swap system. That will be good for them. That will help them to even know more about the projects. But
I
since you
agree.
said
See, the thing is,
you know,
let me just I mean, correct you there. The thing is, the gas fee is dependent on the network, not on the swap side. So whether you use Pancake Swap or whether you use Ape Swap or whatever, or that's for BSC, of course, and on Ethereum, whether you use Uniswap or any other swap that they have, the gas fee is dependent on the network. So it's either the BSC gas fee or the Ethereum network gas fee. That is the cost. You can't really change that unless the network itself uh, changes.
finally,
There's a lot of
thanks.
people that already have those.
Finally, oh, you can go ahead.
Oh no, brother, I wasn't trying to interrupt you. I was just saying, like, I kind of agree with Banana because, like, really, man, there's so many people that have swaps. You know,
I mean,
like
how
it's
have you ever
every
have you ever
project.
used have you ever used how many times have you ever used Baby Swap, Ape Swap, Baby Doge Swap, or I mean, how many times honestly? Like maybe once if there was a great token launching on Ape Swap or something, but uh, not really. So
It's
Okay.
cool, like if your community really wants that. I mean, I wouldn't see it being a problem just to have it, but
yeah,
I
it
do
would
agree with you.
if the community
It's
really
kind of
wants it.
something that doesn't. It's kind of
Yeah.
something that's overplayed, and it's used in every project.
it's sort of bearish now. Like if you see a project saying, "Oh, we're doing a swap," everyone's like, "Damn, it's swap again." You know, it's that kind of attitude because there's so many. It's so easy to do. The only reason it is kind of that way is because it's so easy to do. To fork a swap, to fork pancake swap, and make your own for BSC is a piece of cake for even any developer, honestly.
Okay, okay. Finally, I just want to touch on inflation. Most projects that I've seen, few of them actually lay emphasis on inflation. Inflation can wreck a project. At the long run, it's gonna wreck a project. And when you don't have a great inflation control mechanism, you know, controlling inflation is not just having a mechanism to control it, but you have to stack what is called a balance so that in the process, of trying to control inflation, it don't lead to deflation, which can also be terrible. So I would just want to know from you, what plans do you have for that to control inflation, not only to control it, but also to stack a balance so that in the process it don't deflate.
What do you mean by controlling inflation?
Using inflation control mechanism, like having your token to have it, like in BSC space they want to call inflation halving mechanism, where it has to prevent further production of it in order to
We have
control the
Okay,
inflation,
okay. So
of
we
the
have
token in the market.
we have only 1 million tokens. That's it. There's no there will never be more tokens than that. So that's done. Like there will never be more tokens than 1 million. There may be less because we use a little bit of our little bit of the income to about 33% of the income to buy back and burn Toker. So the supply may reduce a little bit, but the supply will never inflate. So.
No issues, but I
Hell yeah.
just, based on what you said, why just put a maximum of 1 million, the production of your token, why just 1 million? Why is it like that?
Victor, we're just asking questions, brother. We're not doing suggestions. All
Okay,
right, on to the next.
no issue, thanks.
All right. Let's see. All right, miniature mini me. Go ahead, step up to the mic, ask your questions, give your feedback, give your energy. Let's go. All right, that person is not responding. Let's try Rebel Domain. Rebel Domain, are you there?
Hi there, did you unmute me?
Yeah, go ahead, brother. If you got a question, go ahead.
Yeah, sure. So I saw that there is 6% of taxes goes to the treasury, and you mentioned about a multi-sig wallet. It's if I'm not wrong, and I haven't heard about this. Can you tell us about the features of these wallets? Because I didn't hear about it before.
Oh, basically, nothing. It's just a multi-sig wallet is it's a Gnosis wallet that we've created. It's just like a regular wallet, except every transaction. So it's not under the control of just one person. So every transaction has to be signed by two or more people for it to be authorized. So basically, it prevents any one person from kind of stealing the money, or it just gives. I know we won't because we all know each other and we're all friends, but it just gives the community more of I guess, more peace of mind, knowing that the wallet is protected by a multi-sig and not just one person can't run away with it.
Awesome, great. I haven't heard about it before. Thank you so much, man.
No problem.
All right. Appreciate your question, Tommy. All right, let's move on. We're going to do a couple more questions and then we will start working on moving on. Let's see. A lot of people with their hands raised, so just bear with me. I'm trying to make sure that I pick legit accounts and people that are ready to go. All right, David Roy, are you ready to go with your question, sir?
Hello.
All right, I seen you earlier. I had seen if he was trying to come up here and ask some questions. Go ahead, Rebel.
Okay. Okay, I wanted to know, do you guys have a token burning plan in the future to increase token value and attract investors to invest?
Yeah, of course.
Did you get my
I mean, yeah, of course, we do. I mean, we're just about 5.5, 6 days old, not even. So yeah, we have a lot of plans. We have a lot of plans to launch more utilities, to expand to different markets. We're going to go multi-chain. We're going to also, I mean, Telegram is one small part of it. Honestly, it's there's a lot of people out there, so we're going to use outside marketing, including Twitter and YouTube and a lot of other platforms. And we've had a conversation today with the good marketing team that we know, and they're going to be on board very soon. So yeah, in the next few weeks, we're going to start pushing Toker out to a lot of places, especially as we put out more information. We're going to have a brand new website, hopefully up this week, a brand new roadmap detailing all our big future plans. So yeah, we're going to have a pitch deck ready for investors. So we have a lot of plans to bring eyes on Toker. It's only just started.